Back when Mark Wahlberg was Marky Mark, this is how we used to make the party start.
Hey, how's it going, guys? It is December, and that means Christmas is coming. So if you guys have an archery hunter in your life that you are just stumped on gift ideas for, I'm here for you. We at Root River Archery happen to know quite a bit about archery hunters and what they like, mostly big bucks, but anyway. So I've got 10 things that I think would make fantastic gifts this year for the archery hunter in your life. Or, honestly, I've even got a couple on here for the target archer. Let's get started. We're gonna keep it pretty simple. We're gonna go from kind of the most accessible up to, you know, the biggest and baddest, what's gonna get the biggest smile. Then I've got a little bit of a bonus round at the end for you. Starting out at number 10 is gonna be hand warmers, foot warmers, heated apparel, think like warmer socks, merino base layers, that kind of stuff. Just stuff to keep warm in the late season. Here I've got a couple of the Grabber foot warmers and some of the peel and stick body warmers. These guys make hand warmers too, so think hot hands, things like that. Those are gonna be great gifts. They're inexpensive. They get used for sure out there in the field. If you guys are looking for something that doesn't get thrown away when you're done using it, something that's rechargeable, reusable, multi-purpose even, they've got these awesome electronic hand warmers. So these are rechargeable. They work as a power bank. They've got a flashlight in the top. They get hot quickly, but they don't last quite as long as the chemical warmers. So just keep that in mind. This is not something that we carry here at the shop. You can find these at like Walmart, some of your other big box stores like that. They are relatively inexpensive. This does not typically leave my hunting bag. This will stay in there. It will get a charge at the end of every hunt. This thing is invaluable. Number 9 is gonna be snacks. We're whitetail hunters, you know, we don't go far from the parking lot, and we always have our Big Deborahs. Little Debbie Christmas tree cakes are, again, inexpensive and always appreciated. If you want to be a little bit more health conscious though, First Form makes a fantastic meat stick. I almost always have like 2 or 3 of these breakfast sausage flavors stuffed in my pack, jalapeno cheddar. A handful of these will typically go a long way. We're not out there having full meals, but you know, if you're out there for a long sit, you might get a little peckish, crack open a meat stick, have a snack. Some guys say it's good luck, brings in the deer. Who knows? If you guys want something a little bit extra special, you can build a snack pack. Take your Big Deborah, take your meat stick, stuff them into a little molly pouch. This is gonna fit right on your hunter's hunting bag. This will fit on their belt system. This is something that they can have is dedicated to the snackage. It can come on, it can come off, it just snaps on with molly. So this would be an awesome gift as well. Number 8 is a little different. It's gonna be an Onyx Hunt subscription. If you guys don't know what Onyx Hunt is, it's an awesome hunting mapping app that you can get on your phone. It is subscription based, but it's got all kinds of awesome layers that you can turn on and off to really kind of map out your hunt. You can track where you're hiking for your scouting missions. You can lay down pins. It's just an all-in-one really great tool. Almost every hunter probably already uses it, so covering their subscription for the year would be another awesome gift. Number 7 is gonna be the Work Sharp Field Sharpener. Pretty much everybody should have one of these. This is a must-have for pretty much anybody that uses broadheads, knives, anything that needs an edge. This has 2 ceramic rods, 1 for serrations, another with a few settings for anything from fish hooks to coarse and fine corrections on a blade, a couple of diamond plates on the side, and then a leather strop loaded up with polishing compound. Why is this super important for an archer? Cracking this thing open, you can see it's got a built-in broadhead wrench. Sharpen up your fixed blades, sharpen up your deployables, whatever you gotta do out in the field. More likely than not though, you're gonna be using this to sharpen up your field dressing knives, which is actually gonna bring us to number 6. Number 6 is gonna be knives, fixed blades, folders, it doesn't matter. I've got one stacked on my bino harness right here. This one always goes out with me no matter what. This is kind of a, hey, what if I need to cut myself free from something, get tangled up, anything like that. If something's going on out in the woods and you need a knife, it's good to have one accessible and ready. And I find that a fixed blade is great for that. If you're doing any kind of field dressing, this is a Montana Knife Company Speed Goat that is beloved by hunters. This thing can strap onto a backpack, strap right up on the shoulder. It can go in a bino harness just like I've got my other little, you know, tiny fixed blade. Folders are also gonna be a fantastic option too. Let's be honest with ourselves for a second. Most people that are out here doing stuff in the outdoors like knives, and you can never have too many. So it doesn't have to be a big fancy knife. It doesn't have to be a $200 knife or anything like that. Just an extra blade that they can throw in their pack and get out into the field with is gonna bring a smile. Number 5 is gonna be a hand muff. These in the late season, what a difference they make. If you don't like picking up your bow with big heavy gloves, I get it. They're cumbersome, it's a pain in the butt. Go in either gloveless with a light set or even just a fingerless set of wool gloves, and have this for when you're up in the stand, have this for when you're in the blind. This is gonna keep you so warm and cozy, but still keep your fingers free when it's time for action. These are also not terribly expensive, believe it or not. It's a piece of kit that if you don't already have one, you either A, may not know what you're missing, or B, really want one, just haven't gotten around to getting one yet. So that's gonna make its way onto number 5 on our list. Number 4, it's gonna be a new target. This is the Morrell High Roller. It's a high density foam, which means it's good for not only field points, but also broadheads. I believe these can also take crossbow bolts if you're so inclined. I would probably get the big one just in case, a little bit more material in there to actually catch them and slow them down. But these are unbeatable. If you've got an archer that loves to shoot in the backyard, this offers a handful of challenges because you can grab it by this handle here, roll it out there and shoot the spots. You wanna, play some backyard games at a barbecue, whip the bows out with the boys. Who doesn't want to do that every summer? This is going to be the target to do that with. So grab one of these, toss it under the tree. It will be appreciated. Number 3 is specifically for hunters, and that's going to be a fresh set of broadheads. Nobody likes running out of these things. Everybody's got a favorite. So if you know what your archery hunter's shooting, go grab an extra pack. Usually it's not a whole lot of cash, but it's one of those things where when you have to buy them, it's kind of annoying. So if they do offer a practice point with their chosen head, I would pick up a set of those too. They're typically not too expensive. The beasts go for $20 for the practice heads to kind of mimic the flight of their mechanicals. If your shooter likes a fixed blade, the Q80 is an excellent option as well. It is a smaller 3-blade, but really it's hard to go wrong unless you've got a particularly picky shooter. So a fresh set of broadheads to take out into the field sharpens up the holiday. Okay, number 2 is gonna be backpacks or pack items. Now I got a couple examples here. This is the pack that I've been hunting with for a while. It's all right, it'll do good in a tree stand, it'll do good in a ground blind, it'll do good if you're just sitting on a log. But what this is not great for is saddle hunting. So if you've got a saddle hunter, I would recommend checking out one of the brands like Arsenal or Latitude's Ranger series would be a great one too. These are gonna be built specifically for your saddle hunter, and they're gonna accommodate their needs a lot better. That being said, a new pack is definitely gonna be well received. Extra gear storage is always a good thing to have, especially when you're trekking out there into the woods. Special mention, if you've got a target archer for backpacks, the elevation seat packs are awesome. Whether they're doing field archery, if they're doing indoor, it doesn't matter. It's got 2 arrow tubes on the side, it's a comfortable seat, and it can pack away all their goodies. These are fantastic if you've got someone who likes to go out to Total Archery Challenge or really enjoys field archery, anything where they're walking around a lot and might be taking some time to wait for other shooters at their stations. These are gonna be awesome for them as well. And these honestly aren't super expensive. I think they're about $200. Last but not least, cream of the crop, number 1. And this is if you really like your archer, is gonna be a brand new bow from River Archery or your local pro shop. So typically you're gonna have to go somewhere to get these things. You can order some of them online, but what I would do, especially if it's gonna be, kind of a big surprise, is get them an appointment at a local bow shop, right? Get them in, get them fitted, and get them into something nice. So this, like I said, is gonna be sort of the top end. A lot of that stuff that we were talking about before is, a little bit more on the affordable side, but this is gonna be the big one. This is what you would park out in the driveway with a big red bow on it. Well, probably don't put this in the driveway all night, but you get the idea. This is the extra special, hey, happy holidays, Merry Christmas, thanks for being awesome, you've been great all year kind of gift. But again, accompany that with a trip to your local shop, make sure you go and support that business, and they should treat you right and get you fitted properly. I do have a couple extras I want to put in there as honorable mention. We'll just kind of go through a stocking stuffer kind of lightning round and just wrap off some stuff really quickly. That would be things like gear straps, bow hangers, carabiners, anything that you're going to use up at the top of the tree to kind of get set up when they're up in the stand, up in the saddle, anything like that. Those are typically going to be low cost, really appreciated items because they just make life easier in the place where it matters on a hunt. Keep that kind of thing in mind. Speaking of making life easier on a hunt, think like scent control. Scent control would be anything from body wash and shampoo that is odorless to scent killing spray, all the way down to anti-odor wipes. This kind of stuff can make a difference on your trip, and keep in mind, none of this is gonna fool a buck, but it could definitely help your hunter out. So this would be a great little stocking stuffer. On the topic of scents, we're talking scent elimination. Now let's talk about getting stinky. I've got active scrape and doe pee. So golden estrus, some other good options would be like the hodag licking stick or licking branches, just stuff that's gonna attract deer to a particular area. This one's kind of dual purpose. This is gonna keep the stank off the hands, but also it's a set of dressing gloves. So this is another great thing that can just kind of go into your hunter's pack and be ready for them when they need it. A couple other small things would be something like just a backup headlamp, you know? 2 is 1 and 1 is none. So having 1 headlamp in a pack is typically not gonna be enough. If that dies, it's nice to be able to pull out a second one. Things like wind indicators or wind checkers, whether you're doing like the puppy baby powder stuff, or if you're doing something like milkweed, that would be awesome. And then finally, for the lightning round, calls. We don't have any grunt calls right now, but I do have some crow calls, some turkey calls, things like that. These are also awesome. Just little drop it in the stocking. It's gonna be well appreciated. If you've got a spring turkey hunter, they're gonna love that. Grunt calls, doe bleats, things like that for the fall hunter. Those are also gonna be awesome stocking stuffers. And last but not least, if none of that is gonna work, if they've got everything under the sun, you know, this is a particularly difficult person to shop for come the holiday season. I know I am sometimes. A gift card is always a great option. A gift card to Root River Archery, which can be redeemed online at rootriverarchery.com, would be just super cool. Very shameless plug, but really go to your local pro shop. You know, if you can get one online, great, but go visit your local pro shop, get to know those guys, and they will probably have gift certificates somewhere available for purchase to throw in a card on the tree. All right, that's gonna wrap up our video for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. You know, jokes aside, do check us out at rootriverarchery.com. Like I said, we don't carry some of this stuff, but the stuff that we do is available on our website. If you're gonna go and you know, buy it locally, try to go visit your local pro shops. I'm not saying that, you know, these big box stores aren't gonna have what you need, but the littler guys are gonna appreciate your business a little bit more, I think. They will also typically have a more focused selection instead of just that really broad generic kind of thing. That being said, some of this stuff is available at Walmart, and that's where you're gonna find it. So thank you so much. Check out our website, check out our Instagram, subscribe to our channel. Leave a comment down below. What do you think I missed out on here? Alrighty, talk to you guys later.